John Vanderlyn was a neoclassical painter from 1775 until 1852. Born in Kingston, NY. Pieter Vanderlyn was a colonial portrait painter. Archibald Robinson, 1765 to 1835, a Scotsman and subsequently off director, taught him to sketch. He learned to sketch from a New York printer. In Philadelphia, he reproduced Gilbert Stuart's portraits, notably one of Aaron Burr, who recruited him as a pupil. Teacher was Aaron Burr. Burr dispatched Vanderlyn to Paris in 1796 to study. In 1801, he returned to the U.S. and resided with Vice President Burr, painting his portraits. He painted Niagara Falls in 1802. London printed them in 1804. He returned to Paris in 1803. In 1805, he painted Jane McCrea's death for Joel Barlow in England. Vanderlyn painted Marius among the ruins of Carthage in Rome. Vanderlyn received the Napoleon Gold Award for this painting. He lived in Paris for 7 years and performed well. In 1812, he displayed an unclothed Ariadne, which Durand etched. He became famous. Aaron Burr's sole support in Paris was Vanderlyn. Vanderlyn returned to the U.S. in 1815 and painted portraits of James Monroe, John C. Calhoun, Governor Joseph C. Yates, Governor George Clinton, James Madison, Robert R. Livingston, NYHS, Andrew Jackson, Zachary Taylor, and George Clinton. After Washington's death in 1834, he painted a full-length portrait for the U.S. Gilbert Stuart's 1796 Lansdowne picture of the House of Representatives. He erected the Rotunda in New York City with views of Paris, Athens, Mexico, Versailles, by himself, and conflict scenes. Because he worked slowly, neither portraits nor panoramas brought him any money. Vanderlyn lectured at the National Academy of Design in 1825. Congress commissioned him to paint the landing of Columbus' capital because he had powerful allies. According to the narrative, he traveled to Paris and hired a French artist. It's for you. S. $5 banknotes. The 1893 Columbian 2C postage issue included an engraving of this picture. Vanderlyn was the first American to study art in France rather than England. His work was accurate and skilled, but the 1911 Encyclopaedia Britannica felt it lacked appeal. The landing of Columbus was barely respectable, according to Appleton's Cyclopedia. He died in poverty in Kingston, New York, on September 23, 1852. Wiltwyck Rural Cemetery in Kingston, NY, buried him.